Tally ho, my name is KingFishOcean and welcome to my hurt sticking up in one corner. That's annoying me, so I'm moving it. But anyway, welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. This episode, the Shadow of Mmach Alliance Raid series begins. I will not be doing the entirety of the raid series in one episode like I did with like all the patch stuff. It's just a case of, I think I read that this is going to take about 4 hours to complete or so. Then you've got the normal raid that's going to be 5 hours. So these bits of content are going to be split up into multiple episodes, like a part 1, 2 and 3. Doing basically one Alliance raid per episode if I can. Anyway, let's get straight into this with Sky Pirates. Ah, you have the look of a lass who's seen her fair share of trouble. Mayhap you'd be willing to help me with mine. I need a capable sword to head into the Sea of Clouds and track down my missing airship. I had to mortgage my soul to get that vessel built, so winning the contract to ferry supplies out to Cloudtop was a real weight off of my mind. But it seems my luck ended there. My ship was due back in Ishgard bells ago, and I've been praying for a glimpse of her sails ever since. Can't help fearing the worst. What if she's run afoul of sky pirates? My creditors will have the ponds of flesh. You think me foolish to fear piracy so far above the waves? Well, let me tell you that no honest merchant is safe now that airship production has, if you'll excuse the pun, taken off. Ha! Any scoundrel with a sack of coin and a vague sense of direction can terrorize the skies. Oh yes, this new breed of buccaneers like to paint themselves as dashing explorers braving the unknown, but the truth of their nature is right there in the name! Sky Pirates! With a double space from the look of it. Given half a chance, they'll strip your ship of every last scrap of cargo and cry "Yar!" as they launch you screaming over the rails. I've heard the stories. Please, you must make haste to Camp Cloudtop. That's where the shipment was bound, and inquire as to the fate of my poor ship. Oh, my poor helmsman! Ask Ron Tremont, he'll know if any man does. Alright, sure. So I'm going to assume there's more to these characters, but like, if they really are pirates that stole a ship, unless this guy is just like a rich piece of shit or something, I kind of feel bad for this guy, because like, what the fuck did he do to deserve that? You know? Kind of curious. I'm hoping that we find out, because I actually am now invested in this story within 2 seconds of playing. I'm like, why was this man's ship stolen? What the hell? Anyway. It's actually just behind me. Nice. Once again, I forgot to mention at the start of this episode, if you're wondering, I'm using New Game Plus to play this because my dumbass skipped all the MSQ and all the side stuff. I didn't pay attention to any of the dialogue. I didn't read any of the dialogue. I skipped every single cutscene that I could, and when there wasn't skippable cutscenes, I didn't pay attention to them. I also didn't listen to any of the music. So this is going to be really, really interesting to check out because I've done these raids before. I don't remember them very much, so I am probably going to die a lot, but it's going to be really interesting to understand and, like, see the context and the story behind all of this. Anyway, a supply airship has gone missing, you say? Well, that would certainly explain why our provisions are so late in arriving. I did in fact spy a vessel charting an erratic course northwards a short while ago, but as it seemed disinclined to make port here, I paid it little mind. Not the most compelling piece of evidence, I grant you, but I have witnessed naught else of interest. I suggest you investigate the landmass to the north. Rest assured, I will send word if I spy any other sign of our errant supply ship. Ugh. Oh, my eye's like sort of slightly stinging right now. I think, like, I had some hot wings. Yo, look at those guys' shoes, though. Bro's got some kicks on. But yeah, what are the... But yeah. And, I had some hot wings for lunch. And, I washed my hands, but I'm not too sure if I washed them properly now, because, like, my eye can't... I rubbed my eye a minute ago, and now it kind of hurts. Rough. I forgot this place has some quite nice music. Can I just take this in for a second? Like, the clouds down there look really moody, but up here it looks kind of pretty. Like, hell yeah. Like, this is, like, some great early morning vibes, you know? I think my favourite early morning vibe is the vibe when you you wake up early, obviously, and it's like getting towards summer, so you wake up and it's a beautiful sunrise, and you're just like, oh, today's going to be a good day for weather, and it's like, hell yeah, I love that vibe. Alright, well, I found the Sky Pirates from Uldar, apparently, according to their colours. Aid! Aid, I say! These villains mean to plunder my cargo! What we got here, then? Think you're some sort of hero, do you? I will stab you with my spear, and I don't mean my peanut. What? Well then, you won't mind if the mates here join the fun. Makes for a more heroic tale, won't it? The tale of how 3 sky pirates fed a meddling little shite her own bloody eyes. Okay. Whoa. A mana cutter. I remember that. What the? Oh gods, I know that ship. It's... Oh, maybe it's not a mana cutter. I thought it was. Oh, man, it sort of is. The Black and Red Gang. So you're the scrags that have been dragging our good name through the mud. Nice red goggles. You're Red Bill Leofard. We ain't done naught to you or yours. What do you want with us? Nice frickin' sideburns. Ooh, look at the grass underneath. That'll look nice. Think I made my position pretty clear. Take on the mantle of Sky Pirate, you agree to a certain code of conduct, and codes ain't worth much if folk go around breaking them. Frankly, lads, you're making us look bad, and we can't have that. No hard feelings, though, eh? I can absolutely tell that this guy's outfit has not been updated. You can see, like, the weird, like, lines in the center of his outfit, and, like, just how weird it looks. It's not been updated with the new graphical update, yeah, I'm assuming. Can you get that outfit? I don't recognize that outfit. Damn. It looks like a variation. Well, the torso looks like a variation of other outfits you can have, but I don't think you can have that specific one, which is a shame because it's kind of cool. Oh, thank you, Mr. Leofard. Thank you. I'm certain my master will wish to repay you. If you're employed as business in Ishgard, you're likely to know as a merchant or two what trades with me associates. Time to say it's for Leofard, and any reward should reach me soon enough. Yo, look at that gun. That's cool. If insanely large. As for you, adventurer, taint off. Who are you calling a taint? Taint off and someone beats me to the scene, but then I'd expect naught less from a hero such as yourself, Katone. I see my name's gotten around. That is who you are, ain't it? I don't know too many other lasses with one of them marvellous manicutters the Ironworks dreamed up. I mean, I came here on a motorbike, but okay. Well then, seems you saved me the trouble of tracking you down. I've been hoping to have a word with you, see? Huh? Exactly. I'll put it to you straight. I would actually prefer it if you put it to me gay. I need someone, or bisexual. I need someone to help out with a little venture I have in mind. Ventures, huh? I have 2 retainers that can help with that. I don't know why you're asking me, I'm not a retainer. Someone used to taking a few risks. Now this wouldn't be so black-hearted, this wouldn't be no black-hearted brigand's work, so don't go worry yourself on that account. Unlike them thieving curs just now. I hate saying that word, it genuinely sounds like a horrible slur or something, and I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna get cancelled if I say this. I don't hold with robbing honest folk. For me, you see, the Sky Pirate's life's all about freedom. Freedom to go where you will, to find out what lies beyond the next cloud. If you're interested in joining us on an adventure worthy of the name, then look for me standard in the northern reaches of the Blue Window. Someone will be waiting there to greet you. Dun 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 dun. Alright, cool. Back to the giddy music! Yay! This still feels like the most out-of-place music in this game. Not that that's a bad thing. I like it. I love this music. I think it's really, really cool. But it feels genuinely like the most, like, strange piece of music in the entire expansion. That feels very, very unique and different from everything else. Alright, anyway. I just realised as well, I don't actually think you can access this Alliance raid unless you have all the Ether currents completed. Because, like, this little island that you're on, you can't get across from there. Which is annoying. I don't know why they did that. But yeah, so this island is just, like, floating out in the sky. And, like, so you need to fly up here to get here. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, hi, Stacy. Yo, nice fucking flag. Look at that. That looks sick. If I had, like, my own clan, that'd be, like, my clan symbol. Hell yeah. That's far enough, stranger. You value your life, tell me true. Do you stumble across this marker by chance, or are you here by invitation? I like your, like, monocle. Oh, that's cool. I'm here by invitation, obviously. Then that would make you the hero the captain said to watch out for. Well met. The name's Stacia. What platform was it that made Stadia again? There's a joke to be made, though. Leofard would call me his right-hand woman, but I feel more like his bloody nursemaid, God's truth be told. Anyway, my thanks to you for coming to hear him out. If you'd follow me, I'll take you to the Red Bill's nest. Alright, cool. Do. Why can't we get one of those mana cutters? Surprised that's not, like, a reward for, like, the raids, you know? Do. I don't know why, but looking at this building, I'm kind of reminded of Pokemon Colosseum. I don't know why, it looks like something from Pokemon Colosseum. That game was cool as hell. It had such a unique style to it compared to the Pokemon games. Accidentally is looking too far and just like walks off the edge. Very, very cool though. This place is awesome. Howl's Flying Castle. Oh, I kind of want to make like a sky pirate attire now. This is really cool. I come to you in person, so you refuse my offer, arrogant fool. If I'm joining the Sky Pirates, I might actually do like a Sky Pirate outfit just for this this series. That could be fun. I have that scarf as well, I think. On the subject of arrogance, Radlia? I think that's Radlia. I bow to your superior knowledge. Nice purple chair, by the way, purple and pink. That's all the bowing you'll get from me. As I've told you a dozen times before, I ain't no one's lackey. I'm sorry, what happened? I zoned out. Huh? What happened? I zoned out again. Holy shit, she's hot as hell. Step on me. Just fucking headbutt me into oblivion. Just take my pelvis and crush it between every part of you. Like, holy shit. God damn! Alright, anyway. I'm back. I had to take a second to just completely try and get my sense of attention back because I was just lost for a sec. God damn! Okay, I'm broken again. Anyway. But my dear Leofard, who else do you propose to survive an expedition into the ghost ship? I would fear for my life with naught but your feeble crewmates at my back. While I'd fear for my life with your mangy crew at my back on account of me having been murderous, untrustworthy bastards to a man. Gone. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I don't like her anymore. That face was horrifying. I thought you cleverer than this, Red Bill. But no matter. I always get what I want in the end. It's merely a question of method. So I'm not gonna lie, I thought that outfit she's wearing, I thought that was added in like Endwalker or something. Because that's like a Favnurian thing, which is very like Indian inspired, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, I thought that was something from Endwalker. I didn't realise that it... Unless maybe she had that outfit first and then it got introduced later on down the line. I don't know. Let me know, I guess, because I'm interested. When that outfit actually got added into the game. I love Highlander hers so much. They are so fucking good. Hi. Yes, I will make out with you. I mean, what? Now there's the face I've not seen before. You don't have a look of one of Leofard's little birds. What gave that away? Was it the outfit? She's a guest. You understand the concept, don't you? Ooh, I like the colour of her eyes. Actually, why is everyone so hot in this game? This is not fair. This is not fair. You know the concept, don't you? You know, when someone is invited instead of just bursting through the door whenever she damn well pleases. You can burst through my door anytime you want, just saying. That was Radlia, captain of the Talons. She knows Leofard's the best sky pirate alive, and the fact that he won't join her sticks her in her craw. If you somehow tell me that guy on the left is Ilberd, I'm going to scream, because he has the same hairstyle. I know it's not, because he's got like a different build, but still. Are you going to let them talk to you like that, Captain? We should teach them Red Bills some respect. You can teach me some respect if you like, lady. And, what? Patience. When all this is over, we shall see who rules the skies. Alright, well. Look at all the treasure in here. Dum. Can I have that sword? Dum, da, 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 dum. Pulls out the spear. I'm not asking. Wait, who's the picture on the wall? Oh there, hero. I promise you high adventure, and high adventure you shall have. For we plan to board the Sea of Cloud's very own ghost ship. Smirk. Tell me about the painting. I'm curious now. Or what folk have taken to calling one anyway. Every day for the past few weeks has brought with it a new sighting of the selfsame vessel. A massive airship of queer design, adrift on the wind. It's RuPaul, must be RuPaul's ship. RuPaul's ship race. Being a curious lot, there were a few buccaneers who tried exploring below decks, but not one of them's been seen since, and so naturally, they're saying the ship is cursed. Well, haunted. Like I said, an honest to God's ghost ship. God. My guess is she's another relic left behind by the Allegans, but we won't know for sure till we've had ourselves a good poke around inside, and liberated whatever ancient treasure she's got mouldering away in her hold, of course. But before we start dividing up the spoils, we've got to find the damn thing, which is why we've been working on a special new device. Finding her will be the easy part, but what we can't do without is a veteran explorer what ain't afraid to fling herself face first into the jaws of danger. Now, I know you're a gallant champion of the people and all, but strip away the fame and the glory and I'll wager you're still an adventurer at heart. You are correct. So what say you, Katone? Fancy a plunge into the unknown at the side of the Red Bills? Nod. Smirk. Then it's settled. Let's pay a visit to our crewmate, Utata. She's been working on her way to trap the vessel. That's a Lalafell, isn't it? I saw that name. That's a Lalafell. That's the most Lalafell name I've ever heard. If you show me like a Hrothgar, not a Hrothgar, a Rogadin now, I'm going to be actually surprised. Alright. Guess I get to roam around now. Told ya. Fucking knew it. Let's have a look. Aw, look at her, she's adorable. She's got a little love heart on her face. That's cute.
Greetings, the name's Utada. I suppose you'd call him the Red Bill's chief of engineering. Smithing, carpentry, magitech. So if it's part of an airship, I can fix it.
Oh, those wings made me like really gassy. I'm like burpy. Sorry for the detail, but I just thought I'd say it. I don't know why.
Just don't expect to see me waving a cutlass and swinging over the rails. If there's fighting to be done, well, that's what we have you for.
Sure. To rule the skies.
Well met, ladies and gentle pirates. Now that we appear to have our hero, I'm happy to report that we've overcome the last obstacle to boarding the ghost ship.
Meaning your project is proceeding as planned?
That it is, Captain. I knew this would be the perfect place to take readings. The scant amounts of background ether make it easy to follow the derelict's trail. The ghost ship, as what Utala tells us, has a unique etheric signature. She's been building a device what can sniff out this particular spectral flavour and point us in the right direction. I hope it's Baja Blast. I say that as someone who's never tasted Baja Blast. I genuinely don't know what it is. I'm not sure if it's just an American flavour, because, like, unfortunately one of the things that we get fucked over on in the UK is that there's a lot of, like, drinks and food flavours that only America gets and we don't get. Unless it gets imported,
and then it's like a ridiculous price. You know, it's like cans of Monster, for example. We could get like normal Monster, we get like the white one with like the cool can design, I forget what it's called, like Ultra Monster or whatever it's called. We get like Monster Assault, which these days is an abomination because it's watered down to all hell and disappointing compared to the original flavour, which was amazing. There's like Monster Chaos, which is my personal favourite. I fucking love Chaos, like that orangey kind of one. There's the purple one, I think it's called Mixed, for example. And then like America might have like Strawberry and Watermelon, or like Sherbet and Lemon. I don't know. You know, like all these like different flavours that we don't get. And I don't know what the hell Baja Blast is. I've never had it. Like, I would like to try it though. Let me know what it is in the comments, like, genuinely, because I actually don't know. I think the only time I might not like it is if it is, like, mango flavoured. I'm not really, like, a mango pomegranate kind of person. Dragon fruit and passion fruit as well. Not dragon fruit, just passion fruit. But, yeah. Anyway. Got distracted.
I call it the Ecto Compass. It's allowed me to collect some solid data on the vessel's movements and plot a reliable intercept course. No groping blindly through the clouds for us.
No grabbing those big cloud TTs. Anyway.
All the ships are loaded and ready to fly. Just say the word, Captain.
I'm a little bit tongue-tied again today, so please excuse me. He looks like he's slightly floating off the ground. That's wild. Utati, best stay here out of harm's way. Keep an eye on them ether trails, eh?
Aye, Captain. Grab an armload of treasure for me.
Now, we've got no way of knowing what's waiting for us on that cursed hulk, Tony. So probably Bruce Banner, so you probably best bring along a few mates that you know you can trust. Doesn't hurt to be too careful, seeing as how you'll be going in first and all. I did tell you you'd be going in first, didn't I? Well, you will. The rest of us will be guarding the rear, just in case. Guarding the ass, I see how it is. Well, I respect that. I respect that. Booties are great. We're going to get a lot of booty on this journey. Just in case Radlia and her brood decide to stick their beaks in where they ain't wanted. Don't worry, she'll not get past us, so you can concentrate on carving a path into the ship's belly. Smirk. Honest to God's ghost ship. It's gonna be an adventure and a half. Da, 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 da. The Void Ark, now accessible. I, however, want to put together a Sky Pirate, like, cosplay now, I guess. So I'm quickly actually going to head back to Limsa. I'm going to go quickly do that. Alright, so, a couple of days later now, because I couldn't get a game at all that day when I was trying to record, so I had to stop. I've now picked a different day entirely to record when there'll be more populated servers and stuff. And I finally got into the goddamn Alliance raid. This is going to be a nightmare to record from now on because, like, I swear, I've been waiting ages. Even today, on the weekend, when it's, like, very populated, it still took me, like, 15 minutes. And, like, it might not seem like a big deal to some, but, like, when you're trying to record stuff like this, you only have a certain amount of time, you try and make the most of that time. So I don't want to spend, like, hours of all of that time that I have messing around waiting to get into a fucking dungeon. Anyway, we're back. So I'm trying to recall what the fuck we're actually doing here. I know we're on, like, I think we're on a ghost ship for the I know it said Space Pirates. That's not right. What the hell was that music about? That was weird. I'm guessing, like, the battle music just, like, suddenly ended. Fighting giant fucking eagles on here. I thought this was meant to be a ghost ship.
This ain't scurry. This ain't no madame.
I'm just glad I'm finally doing this. Because, like, I spent another 15 minutes just sitting about. Because the problem with New Game Plus as well, you can't check the market boards, you can't check your retainers, you can't do any other activity in terms of, like, dungeons or anything like that, obviously. So all I could really do for the most part was sit around and look at my phone. Because I was so bored. Anyway, I've always really liked the design of this raid. I love this, like, purple kind of aesthetic. Once again, just as a reminder, because I can't remember, I think I mentioned this in the first part, I skipped all the story, but I have done this raid before. I'm probably going to be really bad at it, though, because I never actually paid attention to mechanics, if I'm being honest. I'm seriously not kidding when I say that the power of ADHD is unrivaled. My ADHD powers are unrivaled. I can zone out and then not remember, and play an entire game and not remember a goddamn thing that I did in that game. It's insane. It's insanity. Anyway. I wish the music was different, but oh well. What is this thing anyway? It looks like a what is this, like a manta ray or something? Almost. Can't fucking tell. It kind of looks like a manta ray, like a demonic one. That's my sleep paralysis demon right there. Can I also just say that today I am being a true gamer? Because I am indoors playing video games, recording right now when it is beautiful weather outside. To be fair though, we are like, we have been doing things over the weekend in terms of like enjoying the sunshine and going to be doing more, so like I'm not ignoring all the sunshine, it's just for today. Oh, he's back. Da 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 da. Ah, my favourite part of the song. Da 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 da. Excellent stuff. Oh. You're looking the wrong way, me. Silly. This might be a little tad loud, actually. I did notice on like some of the episodes, like the music just like pops off sometimes, then it gets really, really loud all of a sudden. I just bump the audio down a little bit for the time being. Bum bum. See, I'm not gonna lie, I like alliance raids, but I think right now, because of the queuing and stuff that I have to do, I kind of just want to get this over and done with today, if I'm being honest. The actual alliance raid itself, just so I can get back to the story. Because, like, that's what I'm here for. You know, that's the main reason I'm here. Also, they need to go back to A Realm Reborn, Heavensward, and, Stormblood, I forgot the name of the expansion for a second then, and make the Alliance Raid gear dyeable. Like, they really, really need to do it. Because like, there's some really cool pieces of gear in some of these raids. I'd say this Alliance Raid is probably my least favourite for gear. Because it's all very like gothic looking gear and it's just not my kind of vibe personally. Bop. Oh god. The what now? The void's taint begins slowly seeping into your soul. Don't say that. I don't want anything's taint in my soul. Get your taint out of here. Ew. Whoa. I'm not gonna lie, in A Realm Reborn, Heavensward and Stormblood Alliance raids, I still have no idea what the mechanics actually are for a lot of them. I just run around and I fight things until they die, and it's worked out every single time. Also, apologies if I'm maybe being a little bit loud right now. This music is like blurring in my eardrums. Ooh. Take that, Pagan Min from Far Cry 4. Do try the crab ragout. I still need to finish that game. I never finished Far Cry 4. I don't think it's a bad game or anything, I just... Sometimes I struggle to remain invested. What the fuck am I looking at here? What is this? What is this? What is this, like, sexy red frog that I'm staring at here? What is happening? Very, very funny, though. I think... Were they a dancer as well, or...? Oh my god, target the right person, please. Ah! I can't remember what job they were. I think they were a dancer though. Actually, I don't think there's a dancer in this game. So maybe they're not. Show me the sexy red frog. Where are they? Oh no, they're a viper. I can see them. Wow, weird not having dancers in this. Dun 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 dun. Is he supposed to do that? And not usually you like keep them a little bit of a distance from each other. I'm just gonna attack this one and focus on it, because why not? I think the problem I have right now as well is that alliance raids at this point in time are not very interesting mechanics-wise. Like, you just kind of stand here and spam buttons for a while, and every now and then you get a mechanic like that happens, and then you continue to stand here and spam buttons for a while. I get that it's like lower level content, so of course it's going to be easier, but like, once again, because I have played a bunch of the content in this game, alliance raids in like Endwalker or like Dawn Trail, for example, are leagues like more difficult, which like means going back to content like this can feel really, really sort of dull to a degree. I'm not trying to like shit talk the alliance raid, obviously. I'm sure when this first came out, this was probably like super difficult and like really interesting. Can I attack him from here? Because like, I don't know if I can hit this thing. I think it's oh. I'm just gonna use my ranged attack on the other enemy for now. So I'm dealing at least a little bit of damage. Take this out. Oh, I'm poisoned. Thank you, healers, for buffing me with health. Or with regen. Got 2 lots of it, which I didn't even know you could even do. I genuinely didn't know you could do that. I thought like once regen's been applied, like regen or medica has been applied, I thought that's all you could do. But apparently, because we've got 2 white mages, it doubles up. Shows what I know about healing, doesn't it? There you go, got you back. Like when that one happens, you have to run through like the goop to like kind of sever it basically, so the other players can move. Nice! Kill them both around about the same time. Am I going the wrong way? I am indeed going the wrong way. Excellent. All according to plan. Alright. If you've never seen this game before, you're wondering what some of this gear looks like. Oh, that's kind of nice actually. Fuck it, I'll go for that. I think the only problem with the gloves of healing though is I think the colour white on them is like slightly off from the shades that you can use for dyes. So it always looks a little bit weird, which is why I probably don't have that in my inventory, but oh well. Just checking my currencies real quick. I don't know, because like I'm at max level, I don't know if I'm gonna get like currency for doing this or not, you know? I don't mind if I don't get anything. I'm doing this for the story, so. Whoa, no, this is more like a ghost ship. Hell yeah. That my sleep paralysis demon from earlier. Seems like an anime. My sleep paralysis demon from earlier knows where I sleep. Coming soon to Crunchyroll. Hiya! Music's kinda cool. Doesn't feel like I'm aboard a ghost ship though. I don't think it suits the actual like idea of the raid. I feel like this specific raid needed spookier music. Because like that, oh god. Because the whole idea is you're meant to be on a ghost ship. That's all. So why is the music so happy sounding, you know? And like, it feels like an adventure. I know we're on an adventure, but still. I just think the music sounds a little bit out of place. That bit sounds good though, with like the organ. That matches. Ooh, look at this corridor. It looks fucking sweet. Almost look coffin shaped. Very cool. Does this lead to the final boss, or have we got something else? Oh, I think we are near the final boss. Cool. Okay, I keep seeing this person behind me, now in front of me. Oh, for a second I thought they had like the Griffin's outfit on or something. God, was it Far Edge of Fate? That was a fucking incredible patch. I loved that patch. That was such a good episode. I had such a good time with that. Well, I had a very painful time with that for obvious spoiler reasons, but like, God, it was good. I think I'm getting the song wrong, but oh well. Look at this fucking monstrosity though. Q Lane. Look at this thing. Fucking yikes, dude. I bet someone out there in the comments is going to be like, wood. And I respect that person. I respect that sacrifice. Wanting to have some fun with the giant tentacle E.T. stomach monster. Like, holy shit. I don't think Ari Stormsplitter is doing anything. Not really sure why. Great tank we've got here. I mean, to be fair, they might have, like, the controller might have disconnected or something. Or maybe, like, the PC crashed. Ah, oh, god damn it, Lewis, it's Foobar! Anytime I hear the phrase Foobar, I think of Bill from Left 4 Dead. This is the one where they do like the big attack, right? Do I need to get up here? No. That didn't matter. Alright, never mind. Got that wrong. That's what I mean, I genuinely don't actually know how to do these raids. I think because they're so easy as well, like you don't really have to know the mechanics a lot of the time, you can just survive and hit things. And you'll be good. Like that. Did I get those arms, by the way? I didn't see. No, I didn't. Oh well. But yeah, look at those. They're quite nice. Quite nice. Only problem is you have like the blue crystal on the side. Alright, yeah, the final boss. I forgot that wasn't the final boss. Whoa. Wood. I mean, what? Huh? Whoa. Holy shit, that looked cool. That was a cool effect. Wood. The Wood episode. The Wood arc. Noah's Ark. Anyway. Okay, you can't show me this giant spider-like creature that's got its ass, this fucking big ass sticking up in the air, and then the fucking dialogue says, such plump souls ready for the harvest. Come on now! Says it in the chat if you're wondering, from the boss. I don't know if it pops up on screen at all. Is this good? I think this is me, but I'm not sure. Alright, cool. Like, look at that thing! I mean, what? Wood. Huh? This is my sleep paralysis demon. I'm gonna have some fucking sleep tonight, you know what I'm saying? I mean, what? Anyway. Oh, I didn't look at the loot stuff, did I? Oh yeah, like the dark robe, and then you've got like this one. It's kind of cool, but I don't know. Yep, gotta separate the ads. Are you for fucking real with this? Someone in the chat literally just said, remember to separate the ads, guys. And then no one separated the ads. Okay, off to a great start. Like, I like was trying to see if I can move them away. There we go. Okay, people in the chat were getting a bit annoyed and saying separate them. I'm covering the chat if you're wondering. You can see like the bar, the edge of the chat box, like here. I just cover it up just in case anyone says anything weird, you know, just in case. Although, to be honest, because I'm on Xbox, we get censorship anyway, which is kind of annoying. This person isn't new, but like they weren't doing the mechanic right for some reason. For a second, I was gonna give that tank some leeway, because people in the chat are getting mad at that person because they weren't doing their duty there, apparently. But like, usually, if they were a sprout, I'd be like, cut them some slack. They're probably doing this for the first time. They might not know what they're doing. Or it might be their first time playing as a tank in this raid, but like, I don't know. That person was a level 100 paladin, so I definitely think they were just being a bit of an idiot or something, but I don't know. It's annoying to deal with, but whatever. Got knocked aside for a second then, that was weird. This music's good, by the way, I like this song. Is this a new song for this raid? Of this raid series? I don't think I recognise this. I can't remember if the boss is almost dead or if they're going to split apart again. If they're going to split apart again, we're doomed. Because apparently our team can't seem to fucking split them properly, I guess. Also, there is a chance this person might just be trying to be a fucking troll, as usual. Which is something I'm so sick and tired of with games these days. Like, so many people these days think it's, like, so funny to be a dick in games. And it's just ruined online games. It really has. You know? I keep forgetting I'm in the middle of one of the relics. So I get those. Wood. Anyway. There we go. Ooh, I like the look of that, is that a black mage or a healer? Like a white mage healer or something, I'm not sure. Like the person with the white robes on the left there, that was like just above my box a second ago. What's with the red thing then? I'll give them that also because they look really cool. Ooh, Void Gloves of Maiming, huh? Sure. Quickly pass on all this because I don't need any of it. Ah, I didn't get the gloves. That's fine. Finally, one down. I am sort of thinking that I might see if I can push through and get the entirety of the Void Arc done today in my recording session. Not in this episode, obviously, but in the next ones coming up and stuff. Bugger me, I expected danger, but not a hellspawn bleeding nightmare made flesh like that. Didn't stop you and your mates though, did it? That's some crew you got there and no mistake. Keep forgetting I'm in Sky Pirate cosplay. Form up. Ooh. A random sword. Right then, let's have a look inside that dirty great coffer type thing. Something tells me it's filled to the brim with booty. It'd be really funny if it was the Mimic from Dark Souls. Grows legs, starts kicking everyone. I just realised all the walls are made of coffins, because I was doing the fight, I didn't really get a proper chance to look at the aesthetics of this place. Don't look at me, I never moved a muscle. It's probably this door thing. It looks like a door anyway. Oh. Whoa.
Suffer like G did!
What in the seven hells is that bastard doing? I don't know, being a demon of some sort? Whoa. Like, dragoon eyes. They're about to do a big attack. Quick, everyone split up. Form your light parties. This way. What the fuck is that? This way, swiftly now. Morgana? What in the name of God is that? That's my sleep paralysis demon. Can anyone else see that talking cat over there? Bloody hells. I've got black hair. I might be Joker from Persona 5. This adventure's getting queerer by the minute. Who wants to make out with me? I need all the men to line up. Okay. What is happening? Looks like they've got the dragoon eyes almost. Not dragoon, dragon eyes, sorry. Still, I'd rather take my chances with a prattling puss than stay here. Get your things, mateys, we're leaving. We just opened fucking Silent Hill. It's the incubator from Silent Hill 1. What about the loot? We've got a big dude carrying it. Just fucking run. Can't spend it when you're dead. Either fall the furball or make friends with a spell-slinging Voidborn. Your choice. It's only a Voidborn? Pfft, send me in. I've fought him before.
God damn it, I was on a sky pirate meant to make a living.
Not boarding a ghost ship, that's how. Whoa. Okay. Oh god. So is that going to be Kate Sith? Is it Kate Sith? I know there's like a cat character in one or possibly some of the other Final Fantasy games. Like I said, I'm still playing through the Final Fantasy series, so I don't know which one it is. It might be 7, I'm not sure. But I know there's like a little cat character. So I'm wondering if this is Kate Sith, maybe. Like how there's like a Cid in a bunch of different Final Fantasies, and there's like Ifrit and Garut and all the summons. So this might be like the Kate Sith of FF14, maybe. Watch me be completely wrong now. Ooh. Look at that pretty sky. Oh, are we being followed? Whoa. Whoa. This little bit of ambient music always kind of reminds me of Halo. Like Halo 1 specifically, you know? Interesting. Can we get... Is that like a door? Can we get into that? Is it like another entrance? Ship's breaking up. Is he trying to bring her down? Maybe. Whoa. Give me a big hug. I like how it's coffin shaped. Very fun. Well, bye, Eorzea. That just fucking destroyed everything. Is it just in the clouds, or... Void said it's attempting to initiate a... Oh, that's the cat thing.
To initiate a dimensional displacement. But the gate, Joker! It can't possibly be large enough for the entire ship.
I'm going for like a Morgana vibe from Persona 5. I don't know what voice they've got. Damoon. Oh, what a beautiful scene. Ooh, something really creepy about that. I did not like that. That gave me bad tingles. Or little fingers on the bottom of the ship.
I'm gonna get you.
What the hell? Oh, that's the big thing, right, that was at the end for a second then. I'm guessing they're like, there's something in that.
The Queen's coffin! He takes it beyond our reach!
Okay. Put it in the grape jam. Let's go. The forbidden grape jam. Oh. Uh-oh. How the fuck do we go after that then? That's weird. Maybe we activate something in the ship? Like make it do it again? Oh, bye. I'm gonna head out. Alright. I just realised I need to turn the volume back up a little bit. Because I did put the volume down, didn't I?
Well, there don't seem to be much point hanging around here. Let's get back to solid ground.
Weird noises, but kind of cool. Alright, probably going back to the big ship in the sky. I don't remember what it was called, or if it had a name. Or not. Guess not, never mind. Beautiful day here though, like goddamn. My favourite Final Fantasy character, Curious Cat. Not to be confused with Curious George. He's not in Final Fantasy XIV. He's gonna be in Final Fantasy XVII. Oh, it was a bit touch and go in places, I grant you. But here we all are, and all of our bits still attached, apart from my dick. I think it got burnt off at some point. Oh well, that's not that bad. This calls for a foaming flagon of... Hold on, ain't we missing someone? Did I tell Utata to wait for us here? Never fear, we've been keeping the girl company. Oh. Oh. God damn it. It's the sexy lady again. I mean, it's mummy again. I mean, it's please dominate me again. I mean, it's... But enough about her. Did you see the cannon on that ship? As you know, my dear Leofard, I'm not easily moved, but the sheer power on display set me all a-quiver. Well, I hope you're content to admire it from afar. Will you two just fucking kiss already? Like, Jesus Christ. That vessel ain't for the likes of you and me. Do not presume to measure me by your own limitations. Besides, I believe I've shown how resourceful I can be. Which brings me neatly to the point. You have in your possession a device capable of tracking the ghost ship. Hand it over, or your engineer shall suffer the consequences. That Lalafell looks so fucking dumb. Just like, ugh. Holy shit. Quick, use her. Punch me in the vagina. I was going to say nuts, but then I remembered she doesn't. She might not have them. If she does, though, then it all works out. Perfect. A compass pointing the way to my just reward. Why did I say lost reward? Freudian slip. A weapon like that belongs in the hands of one with the will to use it. Come, lads, our business here is concluded. Alright, well.
I'm sorry, Captain. They caught me off guard.
Don't remember what voice I gave them.
You get a bang on the head or something. The man I know would never give in to scum like her without a fight, unless...
Was it a fake or something?
What did you do to the compass?
Who? Me? Not. Besides slipping a link pearl into her casing, like, as long as Radley keeps it close, you can be damn sure that she will. I love that there's just that island far off in the distance. Just that tiny island with the crystal behind him. Love that. Looks like a giant carbuncle is on that island, you know? You can be damn sure she will. We'll know exactly what them thieving bastards are planning. Anyone care to wager how long it'll take her to notice me little gift? Lol.
It's very clever and all, but how are you proposing to stop her from getting her hands on that derelict and its great big cannon?
Oh, I love a great big cannon. Level me hat, the guys. Don't you just love a great big cannon? Good stuff. The bigger the better. I haven't worked that part out yet, but I expect it'll start with us keeping a close eye on the Talons. Before we get into any of that, though, I've got some questions that need answering.
You wish to know more of the Void Ark? The ghost ship, as you call it.
The Void Arks, that's its proper name, aye. Like to hear whatever you'd care to tell us, puss.
What the fuck are you calling
Starts beating the shit out of him. Oh, in this case, if. Why did they make them look like that, though? They look fucking terrifying in this game. You know the Moogles in Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2? I haven't played it, but I have seen the Moogles. They look fucking horrifying. Now we have terrifying looking Kate Sith. Just saying.
And I, for my part, am curious to hear your stories. Ere we continue, however, I must insist that you go to bed, Joker. I mean, that you address me by my proper name. Kate Sith. I mean, Morgana. I will not respond to puss or a cat. I'm most decidedly not furball. I'm not a cat.
I'm a fan of Persona, if you can't tell. Even if I don't see eye to eye with some of the fandom, but, you know... To be fair, most fandoms suck these days. Anyway, tell me about that picture in the background. It's a beautiful painting. There's a story there, I just know it. Can you stop walking on the fucking map? Typical cat behavior.
My tale begins long ago.
I'm gonna fucking throw up with this camera spinning like this. You might want to look away if you get dizzy easily, because I feel like this is gonna continue. Yep.
In the city of Mmach.
I'm guessing that's how it's pronounced, like Mach 12, like going Mach 12,
which once stood in the lands of Yaphaim. The sorcerers of Mmach were masters of destructive magics. They had guns and they could frickin' summon personas and shit, and they brought the terrible power to bear against Ampedor and Nim in the War of the Magi. The titanic forces they unleashed, however, took a heavy toll upon the land, ultimately resulting in a colossal flood that drowned the realm of Eorzea, a catastrophe which my master, High Void Mage Cesar,
I kind of want to just say Kaiser, you know, like Fallout New Vegas, anyway,
was wise enough to foresee. Wait, colossal flood? You talking about the Sixth Umbral Calamity? Suppose you would know it as such. Now where was I? Ah, yes. When they learned of the fate that awaited them, the Magi,
try fucking name of my new band. Like, what? Try saying that 10 times fast.
Began construction of a gargantuan vessel that would bear their people to the skies and to safety.
Out of curiosity, were these like outfits, like these sky pirate outfits and stuff that you can sort of have versions of, were they available in the game before this? As like some sort of other gear that you could get elsewhere? Like, were they like craftable, like only gear or something like that? I'm kind of curious because like that shirt that Stacy is using in the background is the same one that I'm using basically. I got it off the market board though, so I don't know how you actually get it. And the goggles, I believe, are machinist goggles, which I also have.
The operation of the Void Ark, as the ship came to be called, was entrusted to Cesar. Cesar.
I don't know how to say that. Cesar? I'm just gonna say Cesar. I don't fucking know. Let me know in the comments, I guess.
Prior to that, of course, my master had been a prisoner in her own home, confined for her outspoken opposition to the war.
Ah, she was left-wing and therefore she was brought down by right-wing dickheads. Tale as old as time. God, their eyes are terrifying. I can't get over it. They look like they've got dragon eyes. Like, if you take them out, have they got, like, dark powers, like, Nidhogg? You become Kate Sith if you have both eyes.
So the Ark was meant as a sanctuary, then. How did it come to be so, well, what happened to all the people? Where did all the Void Scent come from?
Maybe they were in the coffins. Like the people, I mean.
By what power do you imagine such a massive craft remains aloft? The energy required to raise the Ark was siphoned from over 1,000 otherworldly servants sealed within the vessel. Advances...
I kind of like the, like, goggles on their hats. They're kind of cool. Actually, you know, Utata's just got a cool look, full stop. Oh, I didn't put the scarf on. I forgot about that. Or the little bandana.
Advances in Mach sorcery... whatever... Chai latte sorcery were made for one reason and one reason only, cataclysmic destructive power. And the swiftest and most dangerous method of acquiring that power was through the enslavement of void-sent entities.
This is starting to sound like a Galilean plotline. Or an Asian plotline.
So the creatures on the derelicts, they broke free from your master's control? The very heart of the Ark, the Void Mangers had entombed a great ruler of the Void Scent, Skafak, the Shadow Queen.
Those chairs do not look comfortable. They're like a solid 90 degree. Like, what the fuck? I know they've got, like, cushiony bits on them, but geez.
In order to control so potent a prisoner,
oh, I guess maybe they can tilt back some. Oh, no, wait, he's just tilting his chair back full stop. I thought his was, like, reclining or something.
In order to control such potent a prisoner, a mage of adamant will was required, and being Mmach's prominent sorcerer, Cesar was deemed best qualified. Were it otherwise, my master might never have been released from her own imprisonment.
Ow. Sorry, my eyes hurt today. I feel kind of strained. I had a really weird sleep. Kept waking up a lot, so my eyes kind of hurt.
Yet even with Cesar's peerless skills, the Shadow Queen could not long be subjugated. One after another, the lesser Void Send awoke and ran rampant within the ship. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
God, even the way they talk looks fucking terrifying.
Cessair and the 50 free void mages aboard the Ark sacrificed their own life energies to return the fiends to their coffins, leaving me, a lowly familiar, to watch over a derelict prison. If I remember me umbrellas right, the stuff you just described happened more than 1500 years past, which is good. Which is a good while by anyone's measure, and since everything seems to have been quiet on board your boat till just recently, I'm thinking something unusual must have happened to wake the inmates up. My one. Sorry, I got distracted by the sword in the background, and then ADHD kicked in and would not let me read that sentence properly. So that was fun. One day, a void scent that had taken the shape of a bat, from What We Do in the Shadows. I know I said it's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. That's not the right show. Good show, though. At first, it was a little more than a nuisance that I brushed away. But the longer I remained on the Ark, the stronger it seemed to become. Eventually, I could not contend with its power, and it began shattering seal after seal. So, a kiss from a rose, or... You faced this bat-winged fiend before? It would seem then that the creature survived the encounter. Then he intends to celebrate his restoration by liberating his queen. What a simp. I will liberate you, my queen! Well, that explains it then. Except for one small detail, namely where the queen's coffin went. After it fell out of the ship's belly, I'm assuming. Didn't just disappear, right? A little bit of gold on the table, though. You recall the great rift that the Ark's cannon ripped in the sky? That was a void gate. Such a portal opens a temporary path through the void, allowing the ship to travel almost instantaneously from one location to another. It's kind of like how we use Aetherites, oddly enough. The void send, as you saw, only opened a gate large enough to displace the coffin. As to the coffin's destination, however, that is as much of a mystery to me as it is to you. Probably Hawkeye Manor. Oh my god, oh! I hate their design, I'm sorry, I really do. Their arms are, like, all spindly, like little spiders. Ah, gross. I do not like this Kate Sif design. It looks horrifying. I beseech you, conquerors of the Ark, help me find the Queen's coffin near the ward's binding scaffic are, dispelled. Seriously, what is with that painting in the background? I want to find out. It's a beautiful painting. Smells to me like an adventure, and who knows what ancient Mmach treasures might stumble on along the way. Gods know, they make a nice change from all the elegant tomestones I've been collecting, trying to save up for my endgame gear. I will help you, not risking me hide for the sake of the realm, you understand, but I'll be damned if I let either Radleer or that bat-winged bastard take the freedom of the skies from me. Fur? You care only for how you might be inconvenienced? The Shadow Queen were to return, it would have dire consequences for this entire star. Count your blessings, Furball. Said it would help, didn't I? I'm down here. Before we go rushing off and search that coffin, though, there's preparations to be made. Might as well get back to your usual heroical employment, Katone. I'll let you know when it's time to round up your mates again. Actually, I don't know if I can have the little scarf, like, bandana thing, because, like, I've got, like, that necklace, though, and I don't even know where that's even come from. I think it's a part of the shirt. Oh, yeah, she's got it as well. But I don't know. Alright. So, I'm actually not sure where the end of the first chunk begins. Where the end of the first chunk is. Oh my god, I'm gonna throw my brain out of a window in a minute. Because I cannot speak or read properly at all today. It's driving me insane. Anyway, the time is nigh, my dear Talons. Soon we shall seize control of the ghost ship and its power and rule the skies from here to the ends of the world. When can we get a pipe emote? Just slowly smoking on a pipe. I feel like she knows about the link pearl. I feel like that there's a bigger plot though. Oh, there we go. I thought it was just gonna be silent. Alright, I get the feeling that might be the end of the first part. So I'm going to quickly have a look.
I had a quick look, and the Shadow of Mmach, I thought it was like 4 hours. It's only about 3 hours and 20 minutes or so long. So I'm not sure if this is where the... this kind of feels like where the first part of the Alliance raid, when it first came out, would have originally ended, and then you would have had to wait like a few months for more. So I'm going to end the episode here for now. Like I said previously, I did all the patch storylines, like the entire episode was just the entire patch story. But I found that like that's just way too much for me to try and deal with, and it means that then if there's any issues I have to stop recording and record another time or anything like that. The render times are going to be horrendous. It's a whole thing. Anyway, to cut a longer story short, basically I am going to be splitting up stuff into separate episodes from now on instead of doing an entire thing. So this is part 1 of the Shadow of Mmach raids, if you couldn't tell by the part 1 in the title, or in the thumbnail I mean. And then we'll do like the next raid and that little part of the story in the next episode, and the 3rd raid, so it'll be a 3-episode thing, and then I'll have the normal raids, which will probably be like, because those raids are a bit smaller, and I could probably just do those solo if I really want to. I can go ahead and do those, and it will only, like, I'll be able to do like 4 per episode or something like that, so that'll be maybe another 3 or 4 episodes. Cause that raid series looks like it's a lot longer than others. Like, it's like a 5-hour raid storyline. I'm like, damn, okay, interesting. I wonder why it's like so long, but like, we'll see. So anyway, I'm going to be continuing this in the next episode. So let me know what you think about the Shadow of Mmach raids in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Pip pip toodaloo!